If you guys don't know how my reviews go, they go very like, if me and my best friend or me and my sister had a chat about a book, that's basically what happens. I freak out. If a stranger tried to tuck me into bed, I probably wouldn't be happy either. Jesus Christ, it was good. Just the chill of this book. So hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Cassandra here, and today I have a new book review, and I am so freaking excited because this one is a good one. If you guys follow me for a while, you know that I'm more of like a fantasy. I do like steamy romance, like, you know, smutty romance. But lately I've been into more of like a crime thriller mood. So that's what I've been reading, and I do have something so freaking excited. I'm so freaking excited to show you, but it is so freaking excitingly good. So today we are talking about The Turn of the Key. That is actually a book that Ali has mentioned, and I had to get it. Is The Turn of the Key by Ruth Ware, and Jesus Christ, it was good. So it talks about this lady called Rowan, and she's looking for a job kind of thing, and so she comes across this ad that talks about getting a job as a nanny. So she's getting this so it says the position is like remarkable, like, I mean guys, like 50 grand, you live in this mansion, like all expenses paid, awesome, amazing, you know, 50 grand, you're taking care of 3 children. So there's a 15 or 18-month-year-old, like a year and a half. Then you have a 5, 8, and then there's a 14, I think, or 13-year-old teenager. So you have 4 kids to take care of, but the 14-year-old does do boarding school. So with that being said, you are left with those kids. So she goes for this interview. Is it in Ireland, Scotland, somewhere like that? So she goes from London, she goes there, and basically she's like, oh my God, like such a good opportunity. So she actually does get the job. And just before she leaves, that's a little spoiler, but so she has like her interview, she's invited to it. She doesn't know that if she got a job yet or not. So then as she is leaving, one of the girls runs up to her and basically hugs her and goes like, please don't come back, the ghost won't be happy, or something like that. And just the chill of this book. So the house that she's supposed to babysit is like an old Victorian house, which I don't really know what it means, so I should probably Google it. But with that being said, half of the house is redone with all this like high-tech technology. That they have an app that they work. I think both of the parents are like architects, so that's kind of what they do. That's why they can afford it, and they can, you know, do everything high-tech. The whole house, it's like the lights, blinds, everything, the doors don't even have a handle. You just say and the doors open, or you click on the app, or they have like panels as you walk into each room. They have like kind of what you can do. So she obviously gets the job, and then there's so many plot twists. There's a history of the house. So on her interview, the owner, she says like, oh, by the way, just to let you know, there is a story of people dying, there's a tragedy, but she's like, it's a really old house, you know, people think that it might be haunted, yada yada yada. So like from my perspective, like I've watched plenty of horror movies, and just the idea of an old house like is always going to have a history. So it's like, okay, is it going to go into like super paranormal, or is it going to go into like just like mystery? Because read many like thrillers and mysteries, so it's like, oh, are they going to like combine paranormal with like our actual world? It's almost like we could live in that kind of environment. I'm not saying the paranormal doesn't exist, and I'm not saying that it does exist, because thankfully I've never experienced it, so I do not know. But with that being said, so spoiler, she does get the job and she moves in. The house is in the middle of freaking nowhere, and she starts her job. So like, imagine starting a job. By the way, if you guys don't know how my reviews go, they go very like, if me and my best friend or me and my sister had a chat about a book, that's basically what happens. I freak out because I didn't do a reading vlog for this, and that's what I'm thinking to do with the next one. So I'm going to kind of give you an overview on what I thought, and then the second part of the videos, I think I'm going to do most of like reading vlogs, so you can see my actual reaction as we go, specifically when I read books that are thrillers, or if they are like romantic books. Just get a job. And my idea is like, if I had children and like needed a babysitter, wouldn't I want her to like break in gently so I can see how she is with my children? You know, things like, I'll go to a store, I'll go on a date night with my husband, you know, something like that. No. She leaves the brand new babysitter that hasn't been in a house even 24 hours for over a week. And then halfway through, she's like, by the way, I'm going to be a few more days. So now she's left with 3 kids on her own. The kids don't know her. I'm not surprised that the kids start like playing up. They're being mean. They are, you know, misbehaving. The little one is crying, which I'm like, if a stranger tried to tuck me into bed, I probably wouldn't be happy either, considering that they had 4 nannies within the last like 14 months or something like that. Such a roller coaster. So like I say, I thought it was going to be like more into paranormal. Then I thought the kids were creepy. Then I thought maybe there's something wrong with the parents. Maybe there's something wrong with her. There might be. And there might be something wrong with the parents. Clearly, because they left their children like after 12 hours of like the nanny being there. But anyways, so the whole book was like the house, because half of it is so modern and like the other half is so old, and it is definitely chilling, and I think that would be an awesome movie. 2, there's a handyman that works around, and he has the same last name as a guy that previously lived in this house. And what happened was, when the older guy lived in a house, he had like this poisonous garden, and by an accident, his daughter ate a jam that was made out of berries. We don't really know who made the jam or what happens. I feel like I could have got more background on that, but basically the daughter died, and the guy first stopped sleeping, second went crazy, third he died. And one of the little girls goes and says, first they stop sleeping, then they go crazy, or they start pacing or something like that, then they go crazy, and then they die. Imagine this coming out of a 5-year-old. I think I would have taken my phone, my car keys, and I would be out of there. Maybe not my car keys because I don't drive, but I'd be like, taxi, hello, get me out of here, or I'm walking, because if a kid said that to me, I think I would have shut my pants, and that would be it. You're already in the middle of nowhere in a strange house that half of it, it's like, Alexa, do this, do that. And then the second part, it's like old and creepy. So it was such a, like, I highly recommend it. If you guys live in the UK, big Tesco's, I think they still have it. It was 2 books for £8. So if you wanted to get it, you could get it for £4.50. I think it's for 1 or 2 for £8. Something that like just recently came out, especially with like a thriller mystery, and you guys would like me to react to it, let me know, because like I've been finding it so interesting to dive into completely different books to what I am used to. Like I say, I try not to spoil too much, but if you guys would like to see a spoiler section, I would love to do that. So yeah, with all that being said, I would give it a good 4 out of 5 stars. I'm very hard on giving 5 stars to books, so that's like 4.5. 5 stars would have to be usually it's like a fantasy book that's, you know, creates a whole new world and it's completely crazy. I might change my mind once I read more, because like that is literally book number 4 that I've read in that kind of category. So that's quite really high up on my list of like what I've enjoyed, but also maybe is because like I'm new to it. So if you guys enjoyed it, give this video a thumbs up and let me know if you'd like to see the other parts in like a reading vlog style where I just react as I go, or if you just want me to spoil, and just give this video a like, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Guys, I've changed my mind. I think that's going to be it for the review. I really don't want to spoil it because there's so many twists and turns, and I really didn't know much about the book. I kind of read the blurb and thought, let's read it, sounds like a great idea, and I feel like everyone should go into this book with that mindset. It is amazing, and like I said, I will do the next like because I have a few more book reviews to do today. And after that, when I decide to read any thrillers, I will just do reading vlog alongside and combine those two together, because I feel like that's going to be the best way. If you guys want to see my reactions, then you can, but at the same time, I'm not spoiling anything, because I do truly think that it was great. Like I say, I am new to this genre, I guess, to thrillers, but absolutely great. So I would highly recommend. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and until the next time, I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.